stock market today for Aloha Friday, March 3rd, 2023. I invite you to look in the description below this video for a link to eyeofsuccess.com because you are in 2023 at the time of recording this video. And I believe that if you have an internet connection, bank account, and you spend money at least once a year, you have no legitimate reason not to be selling cash secured put options on a stock you'd be happy to own. One of the greatest things about this strategy is that you can cash flow the stock market to achieve financial freedom, which does take some time, without spending a lot of time in front of the computer, so you can be doing the things you love instead. We've got some free downloads that you can use in conjunction with this YouTube video playlist. Access those. Got the free stuff here. Got the paid stuff here. Got the mission here. Got the contact us, which is me, myself, and I, right here. And at the 1 minute mark, you might have saw a video pop up, a little link pop up right there. It's at the 1 minute mark. It is to 5 reasons why you should do this. When you understand the reasons why, figuring out the how-tos become a whole lot easier. We finished off this week with the ISM Services PMI, which is the Institute for Supply Management Purchasing Managers Index. And markets were up. Next week, we got a lot of these red things right here, which basically Forex Factory believes could be some market moving things or some important things. So we got Tuesday, 3 things on Wednesday, nothing on Thursday, and 3 things on Friday. So get ready for that. In the news, oil. We got some stuff going on with oil over in Indonesia, and I think I saw something in, what was it? Oh yeah, Colombian oil field kidnapping. Oh man, that does not sound good. A lot of headlines about Bitcoin and this Silvergate suspending crypto payments, Add. Close. Please close. Thank you. Lots of green. Indicating everything up. More advancers than decliners. Reaching new highs versus new lows. 73%. Pretty good. About 50-50 with, we had some more stocks move above that 50-day moving average. And we had some move above the 200-day moving average with 45 bull, 55 on the bear side. Looking at what I kind of look at is the overall general markets. We see this real big drop down here in Bitcoin hitting the 22,000 level, breaking this 24 to 23,000. And we'll have to watch and see how things shake out. I could see it kind of dipping down here, into this 21,000s without, changing too much. If it starts breaking this low, then we'll have to see what happens around that 200-day moving average. Oil, we do see a bit of a spike up, hitting around this $80 range. Gold had a little bump up also. So did 20-year treasuries via TLT, but down on the month still. Dollar up on the month still, down on 1 day. VIX significantly down, got up to about 24, and then now back down to this low end of 18, with all 4 major indices ending the week on a strong bull candle for Friday. Although they're all down on the month, as far as not the month of March, but 1 month of showing this 1 month of information here. So we might really just be pointing out a lot more of a range, which is what I've been talking about for a while, right? Where it really kind of seem to be in this range. We do got a low, higher low, higher low, higher low right at the moment, but we're not really making significant higher highs. Okay, high, higher high, higher high. Maybe we're making a higher high right there. So maybe this we'll see what continues. Again, it's all, for me, it's all about watching what's going to happen basically between 420 and 380. But maybe it's more like 390, somewhere in there. Well, right now, we'll see. We're over, closing this week out at 404.19, which is significantly away from 420, though, compared when you're looking at 420 and 400. Significantly closer to 400 than we are 420. And so at the moment, we kind of seem to be range bound, but the more when I keep looking at things, let's bring this out to more time frame, higher time frame, not higher time frame, but a longer time frame. Right, we're taking a quick look at the stochastic. It still looks like possibly the trend could still be in an up phase if this is pretty good at indicating what happened in the past, not necessarily indicating what's going on in the future, but we still got these lower highs. You know what? Looking at the wrong stock. Let's unlink that. There we go. Okay. So, trend, stochastic. Boom, look at that. All right, so this is like your longer term trend right here. This is your shorter term trend. When you see this crossing down, that was when had this downward movement here. So maybe it's going to go up. This is a lagging indicator showing you what happened in the past. And see here when it crossed, it failed. Come over here, crossed. It really kind of went up, probably right through here. So if this is any kind of how it's really just showing us what we already see. But I don't know. It's on the flipping chart. I don't look at it much, but this is really what I wanted to look at. Is we're just kind of going sideways, right? We definitely got this. If you look from here, we got the series of lower highs, but our pivots are getting tighter, right? We had a pivot here, and it looks like it didn't drop as far as this pivot, and then we're potentially already moving up. So let's see what happens throughout the rest of next week. Overall, you can see kind of got a bit of a mixed bag in the 12 different indices, or excuse me, sectors. Down in retail, down in real estate, down in utilities. Although I get it, we're popping up today, but the last month it's overall been down. Basically down in consumer staples, down in consumer discretionary, and sideways in energy. That kind of sideways in tech, down in healthcare, down a bit in financials, sideways to up a bit in industrials, basically kind of sideways-ish in basic materials, and communications down. What do we want to see happen in some of these individual sectors? Well, I think this is kind of an easier one thing to look at. Again, it's going back to what's going to happen. We got to get whatever this mark is right here, the high of around here. If it's going to want to see what's going to happen around this 400 and then going back to 420. It's basically going back to that. This 410 is probably going to act as some resistance. We see it happened here. We see it happen kind of in this area before. Touch there. 410. Yeah. So let's see how she goes. I think we might have. I think it's possible this year will be some good volatile trading range back and forth, and I just haven't deleted this because I tweaked these settings and I figured out, yeah, this is pretty accurate, showing what happened in the past. Ha 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 ha. What else do I have for you? Oh, let's take a quick browse through. You know what? We're gonna make it a real fast one. That's it. That's all we're gonna look at today, because Sunday I'll be releasing a weekly chart review. It's gonna be longer. We'll go into more detail, looking at a variety of different stocks. So check out ifsuccess.com, and ultimately just keep in mind, if you don't want to have to spend as much time and energy thinking about all these different nuances, then this is a pretty great strategy. Like, you literally don't need much. You need an internet connection, a bank account, and you need a reason why. And if you spend money, and at the 1 minute mark it gives you 5 reasons why, this is anyone can really implement this into their life. So check it out. Aloha.